Sony and Microsoft. More so Sony than Microsoft, but hey, I'll go ahead and include them just for the sake of everything I've heard about, like the Xbox One's potential PC-like hardware upgradability and, that sort of thing. But uh, if you've already looked at the video title, if you've decided to click on this video, you pretty much know exactly what I'm talking about today. And that's the pretty much rumored at this point, or actually not so much, pretty much confirmed at this point in time, PlayStation 4.5, or PlayStation 4K, as I don't know, some people like to call it. But a couple of weeks ago, this was only a rumor that a couple of websites and, a couple of online sources were pretty much talking about, but multiple sources have pretty much said the same exact thing, so it's pretty much confirmed at this point in time that this supposed PlayStation 4.5 or PlayStation 4K is like a real and relevant thing. People talking about how it's man, I'm falling on my own words here, how it's going to be released at the end of this year, at the holiday season, oddly close to the release date of Nintendo's supposed NX console, but that's besides the point. Um, how it's going to be able to play the same games at higher resolutions and perhaps higher frame rates, that sort of thing, and how support for the PS4 will remain the same, and but this console will be released or will be pretty much like an option for buying alongside the current standing PlayStation 4. And I'm pretty sure I talked about this at the beginning of the video. I'm really forgetful when it comes to this sort of stuff since my brain's moving so fast. But I saw this coming from a mile away. The PlayStation 4 hardware, along with the Xbox One's hardware, was far too weak when it launched back in 2013 in comparison to how powerful the hardware actually was. Like when the PlayStation 3 launched in 2006, how those consoles, well, the PS3 and 360, how those consoles were sort of like supercomputers and uber powerful gaming PCs at the time of their release, and that sort of thing. In comparison to the Xbox One and PS4 when they launched, the hardware it was just so much weaker for the time. And I'm not talking about the PS3, I'm talking about the PS4 here and the Xbox One. But anyway, back on topic. So, what do I think about all of this? Well, it's really difficult to say. It can be both a good thing and a bad thing. And to be perfectly honest, it's more so a good thing than a bad thing because that basically leaves more options open for buyers whether or not they want to go out and buy like a regular PlayStation 4 at perhaps a discounted price, or if they want to go ahead and spend the extra money on the more powerful machine. And if you want me to be perfectly honest, I kind of see this supposed PlayStation 4K and the PS4 working together the same exact way as the Nintendo 3DS and the new Nintendo 3DS worked out in 2014 and 2015, like a year and a half, yeah, a year. Man, I'm falling on my own words here. A year to a year and a half ago. God, that took me such a long time to say. But my reasoning for that comes from the fact that Nintendo pretty much did the exact same thing with the Nintendo 3DS, new Nintendo 3DS, I mean. You got some hardware upgrades, and you could play more games on them, and I believe there's only one exclusive for the new Nintendo 3DS at this point in time, but the point that I'm trying to make here is that when the new Nintendo 3DS launched, it could basically do everything that the 3DS could, the original Nintendo 3DS that is, but it could do it better. And I see the exact same thing happening for the PlayStation 4K. Yeah, sure, some games will look better, and some games will run at higher frame rates, that sort of thing, but both consoles will be supported, and, that sort of thing will ensue, and, that's pretty much where I can draw the line in terms of comparisons. The Nintendo 3DS and the new Nintendo 3DS, that's pretty much the easiest comparison that I can draw from this entire PlayStation 4K rumors and, some weird announcement sort of thing. But it pretty much makes sense. I mean, yeah, sure, some games will still work and everything like that, but the hardware will age over time. With the original PlayStation 4, the same exact thing happened, or it will happen for the PS4 that happened for the original Nintendo 3DS. Support will slowly be dropped, games will run worse over time, and that sort of thing. But, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's more so a good thing, but I'm still really confused in that regard. So, yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Um, God, I don't even know where to draw my own conclusion here. Late at night, I'm all tired and that sort of stuff, but I honestly felt like, or I honestly, falling on my own words here, I honestly feel like I really should put this video out there, regardless of how good or how bad it is, just to sort of get my thoughts and opinions out there, even if they are getting put out there in the most confusing way possible. But anyway, that's what I think. If you ended up watching this video, I don't know, maybe check out some of my older uploads, and if you like what you see, only if you like what you see, subscribe, and, I don't know, give me a chance, I guess. Man, God, it's really difficult doing things without a script or notes or anything like that, but hey, this is just what I think, so take it or leave it for what it is. I just felt like talking about it, so I guess I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For anyone that actually ended up watching it, please remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't, and as always, I guess, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day.